We are the real nesters, the real nesters, the real nesters, and we at it again. We are like Batman and Robin, the dynamic duo, battling the haters with laughs and grins. We are here to entertain you. Hope you're enjoying the channel, cause we like you. We are the real nesters, the real nesters, the real nesters, and we at it again.
Welcome back, everybody. Y'all know what day this is?
It's the day of the married strangers. All right, you guys, this is Married at First Sight, season 13.
Episode, is it
3?
3? Oh, it's only counting. Okay, episode 3.
And it's called
Their First Rodeo.
Yeah. They ride, they get ready to ride that thing, ride that thing, ride.
This is based in Texas, so they have all these weird little
dealing with
Texas terminology,
horses and all that stuff.
So in this episode, ladies and gentlemen, Brett and Ryan are getting married. Are we through all the wedding? I think that's the last wedding, isn't it?
No, we still got the other wedding.
Oh, I keep telling you guys, I said this through all last time, we are going to so forget about Jose and Rachel. They have to get married. Jose and Rachel. That's the last couple.
Is Jose,
Jose
is he the one that got the money, or Jose was
Jose.
Okay, Jose.
The serious dude. They got everything together.
I'm trying to picture. Oh, there you go. That's his face. Okay, he the short one with the beard.
Yeah.
Gotcha.
I expressed to you guys that Ryan and Brett was going to be my wild card couple, and what I meant by that is that the other ones you could kind of hear by the way they was talking. I like this. I don't like that. Whether or not you thought they was going to have good chemistry, whether you thought they was going to work well. And these two, well, a lot of people were saying that Ryan, which is the guy, had a lot of, he had a made up perfection in his head that, everybody was worried about Brett not matching.
Yeah.
But, ladies and gentlemen, we have 2 thumbs up. They met at the altar and they both are attracted to each other. And they had what, babe? Tell them what they had, babe. Hey, how you going, y'all? Tell them what they had, babe. They had 2, not 1, but 2 smooches at the altar.
Double. They had that double smackdown. Literally.
Yes. So, and it was really nice. I mean, the show bounced right into it. So, I guess we missed it. There might have been some little dialogue between her family and him. But I know when they came back, they had made the joke. They said, "Oh, we know she's back there because we made sure to bring her." Uh-huh. So, and her mom was just watching his face to see how he responded when she came down the aisle. So far, all is well. So it just be interesting. And he's very excited. He says she's beautiful. He says she's attractive. Already a couple times, and he can't stop smiling. She rushed the kiss, so she's excited. So y'all know how we do at the Real Nesters. Now we're gonna predict whether or not they get busy on wedding night or on the honeymoon.
Oh, they definitely gonna get busy.
Which one? Which one?
They definitely gonna get busy.
Wedding night? Oh, we back, you guys. We'll be back.
20 minutes later.
No. Oh my God. So, ladies and gentlemen, we tend to skip. We tend to skip one. So we're back. Jose and Rachel are now married.
Jose and Rachel.
Everybody clap it up for the 5 couples. We finally got all 5 married. Woo! So, yeah, that's what you get for being bad.
Let's just keep going. Like, supposed to keep the show rolling. Keep the show rolling.
I think going into this, I was more concerned about Jose being attracted to Rachel because, he's like a perfect Patty type. What do you call him? A perfect Peter? Perfect Paul. Perfect Paul.
Picky Patty.
Picky Patty.
Is that word?
Yeah. That's what we thought. So they got down the aisle, and it seems like all is well. But I gotta say it. Rachel
But
has 2 times now kind of said something a little strange, and I don't know if she really meant it that way or if it was editing. So at the altar, when she got to the altar, he was like, "Oh, you look so beautiful." She said, "Thanks, oh," and then she stopped. So then they head back to the, after they got married, everything seems like they're going well, and they're playing a little game. She suggested that you kind of tell her something about yourself, and then they toast if they have it in common. And so she was like, "Oh, Houston, born and raised." They toast. It was going well until he was like, "Yeah, I described you, everything I wanted, and you, blah, 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 blah." She said, "Oh, yeah, me too. I described you to a T. I said, I'm not into looks, and I just wanted a big personality, and that's what I got." That was so mean.
He said,
He was like,
"Is that a compliment?"
exactly. I'm like,
He had to think about it for a
poor
minute.
Jose, because the whole time leading up to this, he's been, everybody's asking him, "What are you going to do if you're not attracted to her?" Blah, 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 blah. But they showed him getting ready the morning of, and he was starting to think of all his imperfections. Like, he pointed out that he's not so tall, that he believes he has a bigger nose than most people, blah, blah, blah. So he went down the aisle with all this heavy negative stuff on his mind. And these producers, editors, whatever you want to call them, are mean, because I want to believe that nice little Rachel did not mean those digs at him.
The only thing she missed, so I'm saying, is that I wanted someone with a big nose. If she had said that, I'd have been on the floor. I'd have been done.
Listen, those editors, I'm surprised they didn't stick that in there, because... But so far, I mean, she seems happy, and like she says, she's really not into looks. Hopefully, he's not going to turn real insecure from, it's been twice now. So we got to see, you guys. But so far, all 5 couples are married. Everybody's attracted to everybody. The only one we had a little slight with was, why I can't say, Gil and Mirla. But she said once she seen his eyes, it took off the fact that he had a bald head.
Yeah, he had a bald head.
But,
yeah.
ladies and gentlemen, we're about to get back to it and give y'all the next.
Because it's about to go down in the DMs.
Yeah, we got a whole extra hour and change. I know they're going to do their reception, and then I guess start packing for the honeymoon.
They got to meet the
the breakfast.
Yeah, the other family members got to ask questions.
The brunch.
They got to do the interview thing.
Okay,
and that's when it's going to get hot and spicy. Because we done seen some previews already. So y'all just stay tuned. Here we go. Here we go.
A few moments later.
Hi, everybody. We're back. Commercial break.
We are the RealNesters, and we at it for you. Yeah.
We at it again. Yeah, we are at it again.
Just go with the flow, baby.
So, ladies and gentlemen, everybody's married. Everybody then took their awkward pictures, and now we're at receptions. Let's go with Michaela and Zach first. So they're having an amazing conversation. And they're in their own little world talking. And I guess it's her sisters, I believe. They're sitting like across from them, and they're looking like, okay, this is going really well, because they're just chit-chatting away, laughing, enjoying each other. They both are very attracted. So we're giving them 2 thumbs up so far. Everything is well. You got anything to say about Michaela and Zach, baby?
So far, so good.
So far, so good with Michaela and Zach.
If it's so far, so good, that means it's going to be big problems down the road.
Later on. Yeah, that's kind of true.
Let's go to Jose. I'm going to go to Jose and Rachel.
But I wanted to end with them because they got the most juice.
No, okay. Who's that? Ryan?
Marla and Gil.
Yeah, because they didn't even talk about the other couple at all tonight. I guess they're going to leave them out. The Asian.
Bao and Johnny.
Yeah.
Well, they took up most of the first show.
Oh, yeah, that's right.
So you got Marla and Gil. They seem to be vibing pretty well.
Yeah.
You know, they both speak Spanish, I believe, right?
No, Miller and Gil. Gil is the bald head guy.
Yeah, they speak Spanish too.
Oh yeah.
They're vibing pretty well.
Yeah.
So the family, y'all know when the family do the glass clinking thing so that they could kiss. And Gil's buddy, he tried it. He was like, on the lips. And she was like, no, on the cheek. So, and he's so excited because he's waiting to get his lips on what he calls her luscious lips.
Is Gil gonna get some on the honeymoon night?
Nah, I don't believe
it.
Nah. 2 thumbs down for that. We do think that Michaela and Zach might get busy though. If they get drunk, it's going down. If they don't get drunk, but definitely by the end of the honeymoon, it's going down with them too.
So that was Merlin and Gil. That's what
Then we're gonna talk about
Ryan and Brett.
Ryan and Brett.
She did admit that she does find him attractive, but she hasn't conveyed that to him.
You thinking about Rachel and Jose?
Oh, Ryan and Brett. No,
Ryan
remember
and
Brett said they gave me just what I was looking for, somebody that wasn't attractive. And
No, that was Rachel and Jose.
Ryan and Britt. Britt is the
redhead. Yep.
Yeah. Okay. I got. Okay. Oh, that and the cowboy.
Yep.
The cowboy.
Okay, yeah. So their thing was they were dancing, and he was trying to get her. Like, evidently he does line dance or whatever, and he was trying to get her into it, and she was like, no.
Oh, yeah.
And he was like, you can do a little spin. She really didn't want to, and then people in the background was like, dipper, and she's like, no. So, you guys, our little redhead fire engine is already starting up. And then, of course, let's get to our favorite right now, which is
Jose.
Yep.
And Rachel.
Yep. So Jose and Rachel, all is well. Rachel Fowley says that she's a little attracted to Jose. They're talking, enjoying themselves. He just asked her when was her lease up.
Yeah.
And she said September, and he was like, oh, I'm just asking. But her face was very...
He already going into the controlling path already.
And tell him what you said, babe, about she might actually put her foot down this time.
Yeah. Cause remember she when they were introducing her before they got married, her problem was always finding guys that were controlling, and she'd be overly submissive and not speaking her mind. Yeah. And she kind of a red flag kind of went up with her, when he asked her about when her lease is up, and then she even said, then he said, well, I want what I want when I want it. So that was like a red flag that went up for her. Yeah. So if he gives out a couple more red flags, it's gonna be a problem.
I think it's gonna be a problem. For these two, I actually haven't voted whether I think they're staying together or not. Well, at first I said no, because I thought it was going to be her insecurities that tanked the relationship and him not liking it. But it seems coming into this now, his insecurities, now that he's in front of her, his insecurities are showing more. So he's very nervous. He's worried about her being attracted to him. And she also made a comment about he wants this perfect wife. And she's not sure that she's that for him. So yeah, you guys, if I had to vote, I know I usually hold it to the end, but I don't know about these two. They might not make it all the way to the end.
A little longer than a few minutes later.
Y'all know who this is. Go get that merch. But anyway. At RealNesters. So anyway, ladies and gentlemen, it is winding on down. We got a lot to talk about, try to recoup, because we skipped a couple of commercial breaks.
We'll get right to the family talk.
Who you want to start with?
I don't think I wrote nothing down. I just...
Marilyn and Gil always are. They're at the top of my list.
Let's get it.
So, with them two, her family was trying to pressure him into saying something about he wanted to have sex with her. And he did so well. He said, whenever she's ready. And then, of course, it's always a smart aleck that says, well, what if it's 6 months? He was like, well, if we're going to be together for 65 years, 6 months is a drop in the bucket.
Yeah.
So, he did well. You know, he's a people person, so it works. Her with his family though did not go as well. I don't know if he was his brother or friend, but him and his wife was sitting there talking to her, and one of the things they brought up to her was is she high maintenance? And you know, her thing was she shouldn't have to change her lifestyle, and the guy basically was telling her,
you gotta meet halfway.
Yeah, you need to compromise and blah blah blah. But I feel like he said it to her the wrong way, that it would make her feel some type of way towards Gil. Like, you know, evidently he has low expectations or something, and that's not the case. He just works a modest job, so he's a modest person. You know what I mean? He's a firefighter, and I forgot what's the other thing, but whatever it is, you know, it's modest pay.
Yeah.
Also, when Gil was talking to, he was talking to her girlfriends. They was talking about sex, but when he was talking to, I guess, her brothers or something, and they asked him about, you know, was it anything? Yeah, it was her brother. Was it anything about her so far that bothered him? And he brought up the high maintenance.
High maintenance, yeah.
So it's kind of, you know, for me, overall, like, do we think they getting busy on wedding night tonight? Absolutely not.
Nah.
You know, she says she's not going to be pressured or anything. He's not looking to pressure her. Overall, they still good together. I definitely think they're good to make it through the honeymoon. But after the honeymoon is going to tell us a lot, you know, how bad her high maintenance situation is. So next, that's my take on them. Not getting busy. That's what we saying for them. Not getting busy. Who you want to do next?
Ryan and Brett.
Ryan and Brett. So Brett is our beautiful redhead.
And he confirmed. He told. What was it? That his guy was telling her that redhead, that she wasn't at all his type.
Right. Which, you know, got her all in a little bit of a tizzy about it when she went back to talk to her friends.
No, but they cleaned it up in the same breath by saying, well, all the people that he normally picked that are his type didn't never work out.
Right. So, do we think they getting busy on wedding night? No. Nah. Are they attracted to each other? Yes. Yeah. She did say he was cute, and
And he said that she pulled it off because he normally don't date redheads, but she made it, she looked good.
Now, normally though, I could tell she was a little bit nervous after talking to his friends though.
Let's go to 10:30.
Yeah, he took it that, you know, she wasn't his type. Oh, she was nervous about him doing the country dance. She's like, I only know 2 country songs, so I think she's gonna be an overthinker in this situation. Whereas he's more excited about being married and focusing on that. I think she's overthinking who she's assuming he may be.
Yeah.
You know, he's a very, from what I get, versatile person. He's a country guy, but I think he's a city guy also.
He a farmer.com.
No, I don't think that's my point. I don't think he's a farmers.com, and I think that's what she's thinking.
Yeah.
But as far as them having sex tonight, on wedding night, not gonna happen. And then we have Johnny and Bow. They definitely are not getting busy on wedding night.
They might not even cuddle. They might not even cuddle in the bed.
Yeah, because he was talking with her brothers, and he says, "Don't y'all hug each other?" And none of y'all hug her, and they all looked at each other, and nobody wanted to answer because nobody touches Bow.
He said, "Nah,"
which is crazy because that is Johnny's #1 love language, physical touch. But they're both pretty happy. She says she's attracted to him. Now Johnny said attraction will grow, so he's attracted to who he know her to be, intelligent, smart, and all of that. But it doesn't sound like he's physically attracted to her. So we gotta see how that goes. But I'm still all in with them. They seem like they all in for each other. We talked to Brett and Ryan. Rachel and Jose.
Yeah.
Rachel and Jose seem to still be doing pretty well. Do I think they getting busy on wedding night? Absolutely not. The only ones who might possibly have enough chance of getting busy if they have enough liquor is Michaela and Zach. Now they my people might get busy on wedding night.
Yeah.
But other than that, everybody's doing well. They're getting along. Everybody's family getting along. Michaela's sisters did try to trick Zach, though. They was messing with him a little bit. He didn't know whether to take them serious or not. And his parents kind of bored Michaela with who Zach really is. So we got to see how that works out. But let's get back to it.
One eternity later.
We're wrapping it up. Okay. So, we might have been a little wrong. We might have missed a couple.
No, we can't. They gotta watch and see the previews for themselves. We just gonna wrap this episode up.
You didn't let me finish.
What you was gonna say we wrong about?
We talked about.
To get busy.
Yeah.
Okay. I thought you was getting ready to be a spoiler alert.
No. So, it looks like Brett and Ryan are a little bit more happier and touchy than we was expecting. So our prediction was, because we got to take it one prediction at a time, right?
Yeah.
Our prediction was who's getting busy on wedding night.
Michaela and Zach is a done deal.
That was definitely
that's a done deal.
Enough liquor would definitely set them two off.
You think? Do you think sometimes when people do get busy that quick that it messes up the relationship?
Oh, yeah, absolutely. Because they stuck on when they get stuck on attraction, it's hard for them to get out of it. Now, the only ones who did good at that so far out of all the seasons was Jamie and
right there, Triple Face.
Who? Them? No.
The one they just showed.
I just missed them.
Yeah.
So it was Jamie, and she was a redhead last year, and the guy, they was the only two.
There.
No, not them two.
Oh.
They used to call it basic Caucasian sex. I can't think of the couple name, but anyway, she used to say he only had basic Caucasian sex. But usually, most of the time, the couples who get busy on wedding night screws up the rest of their relationship.
Yeah.
So everybody else is a no. Michaela and Zach was a yes, but we found out that Ryan and Brett was a possible. So anyway, ladies and gentlemen, that's the wrap up of the show. Everybody's all married. Everybody look like they're getting along. Their families. It looks like a lot of attractions. I was hoping for a 5 out of 5.
Yeah.
But we'll see as the weeks unfold.
Yes, but look, it's gonna be explosive. Just going by.
Yo, what you just tell me don't be leaking nothing.
I just said.
So anyway, we wrapping this thing up.
We don't have
they
no
all
inside
gone to sleep, and then the next show is going to be about them doing brunch and headed off the honeymoon.
But how you know they sleep?
Yeah, but anyway, so this is pretty awesome. 5 couples looking good so far, and then my next show, I will give you. In the next review, I will give you my predictions of who's going to make it and who not. And I think we're going to do better this year about rewinding back to figure out if we were right or wrong, right?
Yeah.
All right, ladies and gentlemen, as always, thank you for spending time with the Real Nesters. We appreciate y'all. Don't forget to hit that like, subscribe, comment down below, and we see you on the next video.
Peace.
See you on the next video.
She did it again.
See you on the next. You supposed to hit off. That was the going out music. Edit that out.